G'day, Andrew McDonald. I'm a sculptor and a tool user, and I teach people how to build things. I've always built things, and now I make kinetic art. So tools are important to me. I still use tools that belong to my father, and my grandfather made this one. And I still make tools usable for myself. This one, for instance, is a favourite after doing some blacksmithing. I cover a range of media, so metal, wood, leather, plastic, etc. So with kinetic art, I love making things that are operated by people or by natural elements like the wind. In this case, I've got the politicians. This is Peter Beattie, and this is the warmonger. All these parts are made from recycled pianolas. So there he is waving his flag around. In the mid to late 90s, I was thinking about the use of tools, and specifically tools that belong to a certain trade are not really readable by other people unless they're in that trade. The layperson may not understand a tool. So I was looking at the notion that tools could be completely fictitious and no one would know. So I made a set of toolkits with the fictitious or bullshit tools, and this one is called the Toolkit for the Shaman Mechanic of Purga Creek. And the Shaman Mechanic is a sort of mystical character that can fix anything with these strange tools. So in here we have the earth tool, and this one here is to divine the nearest bar. It has the little 4X man on it. I'm using natural elements like feathers and seed pods interspersed with the heavy mechanical sort of elements like wrought steel, etc. Over here, this is the snake spanner, which was always a joke when I was a mechanic, that you needed a spanner in the mouth of a snake to get into certain parts. This is an early piece from about 95, where I was looking at technology as some sort of fetish. The use of tools, the use of manipulation of the environment was probably more important than nature, more important than actually surviving or even sustainability. So we could wave this about and basically eat the world. When I heard about the proposed clearing of 38 hectares of escarpment land, I made a special artwork that talks about manipulation and grabbing and greed. This is called the Land Grabber, and it's about overreaching and consuming more than you need. It's made from hoop pine and privet, which is a local pest. The clearing of the escarpment of 38 hectares of beautiful bushland near where I live is a disaster in my eyes. It'll impact dramatically on traffic, and that's the way I drive to work, and my kids cross the road to go to high school. I couldn't imagine living there in that peninsula of bushland on each side. It'd be a fire hazard, complete danger. But more than that, clearing of prime bushland on the outskirts of town. This is a legacy for our future generations. I really think that future generations will curse any decision to do this. And I think short-term gain, forget about it. So Toowoomba Regional Council, what are you thinking? Save Mount Lofty. Boo.